Hey guys, it's Minister Quinitra. I'm in the bed right now, and I wanted to talk about the the numbers 911 because I've been seeing it inside of the spirit for a while now. 911 was a very, very destructive time, and it caused a change, a devastation inside of the world with the World Trade Centers. Um, but it caused a lot of people to come together. My rent has been 911 for the past 2 months. Those numbers. Normally it's not those numbers. I know God is sending a message to me about the urgency, but also 911 um, states an emergency, but I asked God and I looked it up. What I hear God saying about 911, the numbers 911, and the meaning of what He's trying to relate to me and what He's relating to the earth, the inhabitants of the earth, is that we are in a very pivotal time. And even though a lot of us may not have an interest for Donald Trump, um, it's very pivotal to pray. We are in serious times and where things could really go left really quickly. And we need to be careful. We need to pray. I am on a fast right now for not any type of silly purpose, not to be seen. I haven't really talked about this particular fast as much as I talked about my other fast that I did for 4 months straight. This particular fast is completely different, and I am fasting for impartation, and I'm fasting for any holes in my relationship that need to be fixed. I have been seeing manifestations of angels since I have been fasting, and everything that I have prayed for with me and my roommate, God has been answering. Um, if there is any intercessors around the world, if there are any people who pray and intercess, please do, because we are not out of the red, is what God is saying. I am actually late in my cover as we're speaking, but we are not out of the red when it comes to the protection that we need to be in. If things go left and we flop and Donald Trump comes out of office, we are facing a quicker fast forward of the mark of the beast. There are some things that, some people don't like to think about. And since it's been talked about throughout generations, to keep talking about it stirs a lot of people up, and it just rubs them the wrong way. I do understand that, but when something begins to manifest before your face so clear, you might want to be careful to listen and take heed what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. How can people know about the Spirit of God? I'm sorry, there's this loud noise that was down the street. How can someone know about the Spirit of God? How can somebody be taught if they won't listen? We're coming up on some serious times in the future. Some things that alters the way that life goes on from here. I am getting into more serious prayer times. I'm getting into more prayer, more hours of it. I really, if there are some people out there who love to intercess, please let me know. Please forgive me. I'm in the bed with my head wrapped. And during this fast, I'm not thinking about me. I'm not thinking about me when I'm on the street. I'm not thinking about anything but just others and outside of myself. And I've just been really into the spirit, really in tune with God, talking to God, and abandoning anything about myself. That's how it's supposed to be in the spiritual realm, and that's how you're supposed to be in the Lord. If there are any intercessors out there, please get with me. I want to pray and I want to intercess with some strong intercessors. We are also praying about, rebuking the spirit of COVID-19 and getting this thing out of the way so that we can go back to a normal life. For those of you who are in the spirit deep, you know exactly what I'm saying. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's please get this together. God is permitting for people who have the faith to pray and break this apart, because I've had dreams of being natural, normal, worshiping, singing, and being in the church, and it's a regular setting, more than 50 people of a gathering, and all of these things. And I've seen it. It's coming to pass. It's going to come to pass. And we need to get prepared for it. We can't be stuck on this, forever about COVID-19. So we need to have faith, get out of this place that we're in. We need to decree a thing. We need to break things. And we need to be considerate of 9/11 and what's going on right now. It's important for us to pray. I'm trying so hard not to yawn. About President Donald Trump's presidency. We need to really pray about a lot of things, and we need to come together, and we need to trust God and have faith. So for many of you who are out there, right now what's going on in the spirit is very serious. 9/11 is in the air, meaning there's a state of emergency. Please stop something before it happens. It's not something that God wants to happen right now. God doesn't like his people unprepared about anything, any type of devastation that's coming. I, told you guys that I dreamed about the tornado, and it's already on its way in the spirit. However it reaches and gets here, only God knows the timing. The last time I saw a spiritual tornado, as I was having a live vision, COVID came. So, you guys be blessed, okay?